A routine traffic accident investigation explodes into absolute chaos when the at-fault driver decides her job at the local county jail places her above the law. Instead of handing over her license after allegedly brake-checking another motorist, she barricades herself in her car, physically fights multiple officers, and earns a highly uncomfortable ride to the very jail she used to work at. Taking just 2 seconds to hit that like button means the absolute world to me, and it truly helps this channel continue bringing you these detailed, deep dive breakdowns. Let's get straight into it.
What's going on, guys?
She brake checked me, trying to make it look like it's my fault when this girl literally almost caused me a car crash all the way on the intersection. I'm driving behind her. Literally, she kept going in front of me. I'm like trying to get away from her. She brake checked me. I'm already over here trying to get over to the side so she doesn't hit me.
I know I already called dispatch. I know you guys are already on the phone with 911.
Yeah, before the accident.
And they heard the accident over
Yeah.
there. So I
I even have this guy that pulled over to talk to us. She's like, yeah, you can even tell the cops to call us. I have his number.
Yeah,
like,
I'll need that.
car is like my door won't even open.
Are you the driver?
Yeah.
Can you give me your license, registration, and insurance? Can I have your license? Ma'am, I need your light. Can you step out of the vehicle? Hey, she's not providing information, not stepping out of the vehicle, Sarge.
What's that?
She's not getting out.
Run the tag, see if she's the registered owner.
Bravo Hotel 2. It's on a red and color Ford Taurus.
While the officer runs the suspect's information in his squad, the suspect flings her door open and confronts the other officers.
The officer with the bald head, what's his name?
Sergeant Loudwick.
He's over here. So can you please come over here and get his name for him? No.
You're involved in a crash. You're involved in a crash.
No, I don't.
You can't just shut the door, okay?
No,
You can talk to whoever you want.
I don't want you to open my
You can't
door.
shut the door.
No, I said no.
You can't shut the door.
No,
We need your-
I said
we need your
no.
license.
I said no.
We need your
I
license.
said no. I work in the jail. I know my rights. I said no. Back up.
Put your hands on me, you're gonna go
Okay,
to jail.
back up. Back
You're gonna go
up.
to jail, you put your
Back
hands on
up
me.
and get off my property. Back
You're
up.
gonna go to jail if you put
Back
your hands
up
on
and get off my property.
Ma'am.
Back up and get off my property. Back up and get off. I work in the jail.
But if you work at the jail, you know what we can do.
Back up and get off my property.
Have to do this.
No, you're not doing shit. You're wasting my AC and my gas. Back up and get back. I know him. Get back. Get back. Otherwise, I would have opened the fucking window. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. Hello?
That's it. You can't
No,
hit the
I'm
camera.
not-
You
I'm
can't
not
be hitting the you can't be hitting the camera.
I
Step
didn't
out of the
hit
car.
anything.
Yeah, you did.
No, I
I warned
didn't.
you not to do that.
I didn't hit
Get out of the car.
Stop.
No,
Get out of the car.
Stop.
Stop.
Get out of the car.
Get out of the car.
Stop.
man. Get out of the car.
Stop.
You need to step
Stop.
out.
Ludwig. Ludwig.
You need to step out.
Ludwig.
Step out or you're gonna go to the ground.
Ludwig.
Step out or you're gonna go to the ground. Step out or you're gonna go to the ground. Step out or you're gonna go to the ground.
Ludwig.
Step out. You're gonna get tased. You're gonna get tased. Step out.
Ludwig.
Step out.
Ludwig, I didn't do nothing.
You're gonna get tased. You're gonna get tased. Step out.
Stop.
All right, you're gonna get tased.
That's what you get, crazy bitch. Shut the fuck up, Kaylee.
Step out. Step out. You can step out now. All right, there you go. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Give me your hands. Give me your hands. Give me your hands.
She's crazy ass bitch.
Give me your hand. Give me your hand. Don't move. It's gonna get tighter. Okay.
Give me up in time.
Get up here.
Roll over on your side. Roll over on your side. There you go. Sit up.
Ludwig.
Now stand up. Stand up.
Put her secure in our car for now.
Walk back there. Walk back there.
This way.
Stop. Okay, stop. I didn't do anything. Stop.
Get in. You're gonna get tased again.
Sit down. You're gonna tased again. You're gonna get tased again.
Get in the car.
I got her. Sit down in the car. We'll talk, but sit down. You need to sit down in the car. You're going to get tased. Sit down in the car and we'll talk. Put your feet in. Put your feet in. Put your feet in. You need to put your feet in. You're doing this all yourself.
Okay, so
I need you to put your feet in right now.
Ludwig, come on, Ludwig. You
No,
I didn't do anything,
you're
Ludwig.
going to get tased again.
These girls,
Put your feet in and we will talk. Put your feet in and we will talk.
Okay.
Put your feet in and we will talk.
Who's your
'Cause I know
sergeant?
I am the sergeant. I'm trying to talk to you.
You know me. And I
need
know
you
too.
to put your feet in.
Ludwig.
Put your feet in the car.
Talk through the window. Put the
I
window
know
down.
you.
That's what I'm going to do. Put your feet in the car. We'll
I know
talk through the window.
You know me and I know you. I didn't do anything wrong. These girls came up on me and they were racing me and they
We'll work
smashed
through it,
into
but I
me.
need you to put your feet in the car. We'll work through it, but put your
I
feet in
gotta
the
go
car.
home to my kids.
We'll work through it, but put your feet in the car. All right?
No, because come here.
Put that window down.
Can I tell you something?
No, you need to put your feet in the car.
I have my period and I don't have a tampon.
I don't care. Put your feet
Okay,
in the
but
car.
I'm just
We're not
telling
worried.
you.
All right,
But
we're
I'm
not
just
worried about that right now.
Because when I got
All right,
tased.
you're gonna get tased again if you don't
No,
put your
no,
feet in the car.
no, no,
Well, then
no.
put your feet in.
Come on,
Not doing this.
Ludwig.
You're gonna get tased again. Put your
Ludwig.
feet in the car.
I didn't do anything wrong, Ludwig.
All right.
I didn't do anything wrong, bro.
All right. Put your feet in.
Bro.
Put your feet in. We'll talk. Put your feet.
No, I can't do it.
Stay tight for a minute. Yeah. You gotta call the lieutenant.
Take me to jail. I fucking work there, you motherfuckers. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Tara, do you need an ambulance? Do you need an ambulance, Tara?
Yeah.
Yeah? So what's your complaint? Why do you want to see an ambulance?
I don't know what you're offering, so
Well,
I'll say
I am
yes.
offering, so...
Yes.
Okay, what do you need? I have to tell them what you need it for.
I can't breathe. And I don't like to be restrained.
Gotta get rescued from shore in Duval. Go in her passenger glove box and try to find me her insurance information for her.
I don't have any, so don't bother.
You don't have insurance?
Yeah, go look.
I don't have it. I'm telling you. I don't. Officer Ludwig! Sergeant! Sarge!
Morning. Looking for insurance.
Stop! Don't put the one up on me! That's not even fucking funny, bro! I work at the fucking jail, bro! That's fucking funny, you're on camera! That's
I'm not
fucking-
laughing, but you're
Yeah, you
screaming
have
and
a
yelling.
smile on your face, and I know him personally.
Okay.
So that's gonna look bad on you. You got a smile like fucking Jasper on your face.
I'm not smiling.
Oh, then you got a serious, ugly face.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Nothing in the glove box.
Nothing,
Get
there's
the
no
fuck
insurance?
up. What the fuck? I didn't do anything!
Literally, I have pictures of her going in and out of the lanes.
Yeah.
Like, actually, I don't know what she was doing. I tried to get away. I really
I'm
did.
sure the officer will have you give that information to him or email those photos to him so that he can put them in the evidence.
I can get a axon link ready for them now.
Yeah, if you could do that.
What's
that'd be
your,
great.
were you the one driving?
Yes.
What's your first name?
Kaylee.
Kaylee? Okay, were you guys in a rush to go anywhere? Because we're going to have someone bring a statement for you guys because we had to use force, so we have to use some paperwork now. Basically what you guys saw from start to finish.
I'm detained or I'm arrested? Which one is it?
Under arrest.
Huh?
Under arrest.
For what? What the f am I under arrest for?
You're under arrest for resisting without violence, resisting with violence, battery on a law enforcement officer
That
times
doesn't even
2,
make any f***ing sense, first of all. And what else?
battery on law enforcement.
Battery?
Yeah,
I didn't hit anybody.
it's on camera.
I didn't hit anybody. I'm not stupid, hello?
Okay, you can fight it in court.
Do you need anything from these guys?
Ludwig.
Do you need anything from them?
Ludwig.
Do you need anything from them?
No, I'm talking to you.
Do you need anything from them?
I'm talking to you.
Alright, you guys are good to go.
Ludwig!
Alright, so this one's going to be hers. That's yours. Just write basically whatever you guys think pertains to whatever happened. Like from the start to finish.
If you
23.
How long does it take for, like, a police officer?
It's like 6 months for the academy and then whenever you get hired. Yeah. Well, it's fun.
Alright guys, here's your information back.
They're going to be sticking around until they finish the statements anyway.
Okay.
Familiar.
I get that a lot. She was found at fault for the accident and speaking with the third-party independent witness, as well as talking to 911 dispatch about what happened. I found her at fault for basically brake checking you guys and causing the accident.
Yeah, we even have pictures even before she did this,
yeah.
like she was literally going in between lanes, like
Yeah, he said he got them. He said I'll upload them to evidence. So this is your driver's exchange of information. It's got your information, her information, everything you needed. All you got to do is call your insurance company, let them know she does not have insurance.
she's
No
so
insurance.
dumb.
So here's
That's
that.
crazy.
After the victims finish their statements, the suspect is transported to the hospital for medical clearance.
You keep kicking, you're gonna get leg restraints, okay?
Give me a hug.
Alright, step out.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I can walk.
Okay, then walk.
I can walk. Let go. You're hurting me. You're hurting. You're fucking hurting me.
Even after getting medical clearance, the suspect still isn't finished with her behavior.
Sit. Sit.
Tara, I'm asking you politely to get in my patrol car.
Only gonna
Please
make it
get in.
worse. Come on.
Tara, I'm not telling you.
I don't want him.
I'm
I
giving you a
feel-
lawful order to get in my
I
patrol car.
feel threatened by him. I don't want him.
I need you to step
I don't want him at all.
Go sit down.
I will. I don't want him in this car.
That's too bad. It's his car.
No, I don't. Then I want to go in a different car.
You have the option.
Sarah, you're gonna get some more charges. You want that? Is that what you want, really?
I don't feel
Do
comfortable.
you want that? Nothing's gonna happen. The camera's on the whole time.
This is not funny. He's fucking laughing.
Nobody's laughing.
I gotta itch my face.
You gonna what?
Where?
What do you want to itch?
Oh, I need a tissue. I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to be in this car.
Too bad. It's not an option.
Stop pushing me. Stop pushing me. I will. You're pushing me.
Tara, sit down.
I will. Tell him to get his hand off me,
Put your
please.
hand up. Sit down.
I will sit. Thank you. This is fucked. You know it. This is fucked. No, I don't want to. No, I don't want it. I don't. I feel claustrophobic.
So when he gets in a car crash and you die and your kids don't have anyone,
Yeah.
is that what you want?
Yeah, I don't want it. Thank you. No, I want to refuse.
In your car?
I don't want it.
It doesn't.
There you go. You're good to go.
That's for the Rock Road. St. Lucie County Jail. Not what you let the Rock know that I got a super combative subject that's kicking and screaming, and I'm gonna need assistance when I get there.
Get me the fuck out now.
Any gloves?
I'm not taking her out. As of right now, we got 3 counts of Matt Leo, resisting without. I think she works here. She's a nurse.
Refuse to take the test I have requested of you. Your driving privilege will be suspended for a period of 1 year for a first refusal.
Why?
Or 18 months if your drug privilege has been previously suspended. Refusal to submit to the test that I have requested.
I don't
is
understand.
Into evidence.
Yeah, I need you to back up 7 chapters. I don't understand. So you want me to take a urine test, and if I don't take a urine test, I can have a misdemeanor or a felony?
Yes, ma'am. That is exactly
For
what I
what? For what?
Okay. So
So you,
we believe that you have taken something, or that something may be in your system. We are requesting that you take a urine test so that we can determine if something is in your system.
no, I'm not taking anything.
Okay, that's on you.
Hello?
Is this Kaylee?
Yes.
Hey, it's Officer McCauley. I was just calling to see if you had the chance to upload those pictures yet.
Oh yeah, I thought I did.
You might have to hit submit.
Yeah, I don't think I probably didn't do that, but let me resubmit them for you right now. Sorry about that.
No, I appreciate it.
Yeah, they're all uploading now. Sorry about that.
Okay, yeah.
There was 2 videos.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fun video to show your friends, I guess.
That's what you get, crazy bitch!
Shut the f up, Kaylee. Did you get it?
Yep, thank you very much.
Of course. Thank you.
Okay, hopefully you have a better day.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You guys helped a lot.
Of course. Alright, have a good one.
Me too. Bye.
When we analyze high-stress body cam footage, we are usually looking at suspects who operate entirely outside the bounds of the law. People who have no understanding of the criminal justice system and react purely out of blind panic. But this encounter is an entirely different beast. What we are witnessing here is a spectacular, catastrophic miscalculation by an insider. Tara is not a sovereign citizen citing fake maritime law. She is an employee of the county jail. She operates within the walls of the justice system every single day. Yet she allows her ego, her perceived status, and her apparent impairment to completely dismantle her life in a matter of minutes. To truly understand how a fender bender devolved into a multi-felony arrest involving a taser, hobble restraints, and a hazmat-level psychological meltdown, we have to deeply examine the sociology of occupational entitlement, the dangerous psychology of vehicular weaponization, and the rigid legal mechanics of implied consent. We have to start by dissecting the core psychological driver of Tara's behavior, the illusion of the badge shield. From the exact moment the officers approach her crashed vehicle, she adopts an aggressively combative posture. When ordered to step out and provide her license, her immediate response isn't compliance. It's a defiant, "I work at the jail. I know my rights." In forensic psychology and law enforcement sociology, this is a fascinating phenomenon known as vicarious immunity, or occupational entitlement. Individuals who work adjacent to law enforcement, jail nurses, dispatchers, civilian administrative staff, or private security, often spend 40 hours a week rubbing shoulders with sworn officers. Over time, physical proximity to authority can dangerously morph into a delusion of possessing actual legal authority. Tara genuinely believes that because she shares a break room with deputies, she is immune to the statutes of the state of Florida. She attempts to use her employment as a magic spell to completely bypass the lawful orders of the investigating officers. But the street is the great equalizer. The officers on the scene do not care where she clocks in for her 9 to 5. They are responding to a traffic crash involving aggressive driving, and their legal duty is to identify the parties involved and secure the scene. When Tara rolls up her window, yells at the officers to "get off my property," and physically refuses to exit the vehicle, she is experiencing a massive cognitive disconnect. Her ego simply cannot process the fact that her insider status has been rejected. This sense of invincibility didn't just start when the police arrived. It was clearly the driving force behind the accident itself. According to the victim and independent witnesses who stayed on the scene, Tara was swerving between lanes and intentionally brake-checking the vehicle behind her. This brings us to the sociology of road rage and vehicular weaponization. A car is an incredibly deceptive environment. When a person sits inside a 2-ton metal and glass box, they are enveloped in an artificial bubble of safety and anonymity. For individuals with fragile egos or poor emotional regulation, this bubble acts as an extreme behavioral amplifier. If someone cuts Tara off in a grocery store aisle, she might huff and roll her eyes. But on the road, that same perceived slight triggers a disproportionate aggressive response. Brake checking is a highly punitive, incredibly dangerous act of roadside vigilantism. It is a driver attempting to assert dominance and punish another motorist, completely ignoring the lethal kinetic energy involved. Tara was willing to risk her own life, the victim's life, and the lives of everyone in that intersection just to prove a point. When that reckless behavior resulted in a crash, instead of taking accountability, she doubled down on her aggression, perfectly setting the stage for her violent clash with the police. The encounter crosses the legal Rubicon the moment the officers attempt to physically remove her from the vehicle. Under the foundational legal principles of traffic investigations, a driver involved in a crash is statutorily required to provide their driver's license, registration, and proof of insurance. Furthermore, under established Supreme Court case law, Pennsylvania v. Mims and its subsequent applications, officers possess the absolute legal authority to order a driver out of their vehicle during a lawful traffic stop or crash investigation for officer safety and to facilitate the investigation. When Tara screams no and actively fights the officers pulling her from the cabin, she instantly upgrades her legal jeopardy from a simple traffic citation into the realm of violent felonies. The Bodycam captures her thrashing, kicking, and actively striking the officers. This is where the mathematical reality of the use of force continuum comes into play. Police officers are legally authorized to use an amount of force that is objectively reasonable to overcome a suspect's resistance. Because Tara is actively fighting, committing battery on a law enforcement officer, the deployment of the taser is not just justified. It is a necessary tactical escalation to gain compliance and prevent the officers, or Tara herself, from sustaining more severe injuries in a prolonged brawl on the asphalt. It is deeply revealing to watch how Tara's narrative shifts the exact second she experiences the physical consequences of her actions. As she is brought to the ground and secured in handcuffs, the aggressive, arrogant jail employee vanishes. She instantly morphs into a screaming victim, yelling, "I didn't do anything, and you're hurting me." This is a classic narcissistic pivot. When an entitled individual uses aggression to control a situation and fails, they immediately adopt the role of the victim to manipulate the surrounding audience and regain a sliver of moral high ground. She creates the kinetic violence by kicking and fighting, but she projects the blame entirely onto the officers. She wants the bystanders, and the body cameras to record her as a helpless woman being brutalized, completely ignoring the fact that she orchestrated every single second of the physical confrontation. This psychological manipulation continues when she is finally stuffed into the back of the patrol cruiser. After fighting tooth and nail, she suddenly requests an ambulance. When the officer asks what her medical complaint is, she bluntly states, "I can't breathe, and I don't like to be restrained." In the context of modern policing, this is known as weaponized medical distress. While officers are strictly obligated to provide medical care to anyone who requests it, suspects frequently use the EMS system as a tactical delay mechanism. Tara knows that. By requesting an ambulance, she forces the officers to halt their investigation, wait for paramedics, and likely transport her to the hospital for medical clearance before she can be booked into jail. She is using the healthcare system to punish the officers, wasting their time and taxpayer resources simply because she is angry that she lost the physical fight. Her complaint that she doesn't like to be restrained is a breathtakingly arrogant admission that she isn't actually experiencing a medical emergency. She is just experiencing the profound psychological discomfort of being held accountable. The final fatal blow to Tara's freedom occurs at the hospital during the DUI investigation. The officers, noting her highly erratic behavior, mood swings, and the circumstances of the crash, suspect she is under the influence of drugs or alcohol. They request a urine sample. Tara refuses, and the officer reads her the implied consent warning. Implied consent is one of the most powerful, universally applied legal doctrines in traffic law. It dictates that by accepting the privilege of a driver's license and operating a motor vehicle on public roads, you implicitly agree to submit to approved chemical testing, breath, blood, or urine, if a law enforcement officer has reasonable cause to believe you are driving under the influence. You cannot legally opt out of this agreement when it becomes inconvenient. The officer explicitly warns her that because her license has been previously suspended, refusing this test is not just an administrative violation, it is a standalone criminal offense. Tara, still trapped in her delusion of invincibility, bluntly refuses. This refusal is the ultimate act of self-sabotage. In a courtroom, prosecutors love refusal cases. They will argue to a jury that a person who works in the criminal justice system knows exactly how chemical testing works, and she refused the test for one simple, undeniable reason. She knew she was going to fail it. Her refusal is presented as a glaring neon sign pointing directly to her own consciousness of guilt. By the end of the night, the sheer volume of Tara's charges is staggering. She managed to rack up felony resisting an officer with violence, 3 separate counts of felony battery on a law enforcement officer, DUI with damage to property, reckless driving, and refusal to submit to testing. She took a situation that could have been resolved with an exchange of insurance information, which she didn't even have, and a traffic ticket, and she exploded it into a life-altering catastrophe. The tragic irony of this entire encounter is inescapable. Tara tried to use her employment at the county jail to avoid being treated like a criminal. Instead, her arrogance, violence, and profound lack of emotional regulation guaranteed that she would be walking through the doors of that exact same jail, not as a staff member with a badge, but as an inmate in handcuffs. She lost her career, her reputation, and her freedom, all because her ego refused to let her hand over a piece of plastic and accept a traffic ticket. It truly makes you evaluate the mindset of people who act like this. Do you think Tara's behavior was fueled strictly by whatever may have been in her system that day? Or was this pure, unfiltered occupational entitlement finally catching up with her? Let me know your read on this absolute disaster in the comments below.